Jimaka, Nawuniaka, Chanapaka, the best of Huntaki, Wapik there and Nikaki, Chaki, Uslan, which was on the
I think when you're looking at the wisdom of wild horses, you just have to look at their ability to adapt to their environments.
They call them Mila Hanska, long knives.
Lakota elders have told me that horses have always existed on our land here in North American continent, and they believe that as long as there is thunder and lightning, that the horses are always present. One reason that they were able to survive over long periods of time because they adapted to the human conqueror, and the human conquered them, so to speak, and began to ride them 6,000 years ago. Horses, generally in every culture, are connected to the soul of all people because almost every culture either used a burro or a horse in its civilization. So I believe that there is a deep connectedness between humankind and between horses. And that's probably one reason that we as Americans don't eat them, because we look at them as a companion and a partner with us. I worry if we become separated from nature and our children no longer are out here on this grass and looking at the trees and participating with nature, that they'll forget our roots and that everything that was so important to humankind in the early time may not be as important in the future generations. So our goal in developing our ecotourism center is to bring the children out here and bring people out and reconnect them to nature. When we released these horses back into the wild, the first thing that the oldest mare did was to take the entire group, which were 31 at that time, and she went right to the trees and hid in the trees. So it tells me that that's how they survived in Arizona, by hiding in the salt cedar so that nobody could shoot them. They ate all the farmers' alfalfa. That's why they got gathered, because the stipulation in the law says that if they're on private property, which they always were, on and off private property, that they could be removed. The last Mustanger quit in 1936, so from 1936 to 1996, they had to survive being shot by the local ranchers there. So they were very leery about coming out during the daytime. They would graze at nighttime and they would stay in the salt cedar during the day. Living here on the Lakota land, it's told to me that the horses have always existed in our country. It's fascinating to see them working as a community, and they work cohesively. And every time the government comes to gather or remove horses, they destroy those family bonds. I do believe that horses will continue to survive after us because they have learned to become adaptable to their environment. We as humans don't adapt to our environment. We make our environment adapt to us. And at some point, we're going to find that that's going to hurt us.
Než mladá čakaška, čo má kejna. Uťašná ujana, pšilám činželám. Učelen očitcha tačaja. Kašlan šmon onkiake. Apetu pilon kitši pilonte. Nežake. Najpojek pazilon kitši pilonte. Tanto focada que apetu de repente no kitši pilonte. O konje, uonje, waneto, onje, waneto topa.